And welcome back to Music Freak Gaming. I hope you're having a fabulous day. It is a fine and fabulous, what is it, Thursday? Yeah, it's Thursday. It's totally a Thursday. Hey, we've got some fun stuff coming here up in the stream. But first, oops, what did I just do? Whatever I just did, it was weird. All right, we're going to be doing some stuff in Create Mod today, and that's going to be fun. But first, sure. Yeah, I hit the wrong button on my desktop and accidentally reloaded a page I was not intending to. Hey, so, hey, last time we were here, hey, Carp, how's it going? Welcome in, welcome in. So last time we were here, I had placed a bunch of end stone in the wrong place. Well, I came by yesterday and got all of the end stone put in, got all the track put in, and I put in most of a roof to keep the chorus fruit from getting, too tall. Because if it gets too tall, I can't harvest it correctly. But check this action out. So I'm going to flip that anyway. So, oh, well, that's still, I might have to, okay. I might have to do something about that. Anyway, let's go and hit this button. And you can see the machine as it goes. Here, we'll hop up here where we can see it. But, I also added another row of deployers in the middle. I was not getting enough chorus flowers. Because too many of them ended up in the middle and I wasn't harvesting them. And that was a problem. So now this way, I seem to be getting enough flowers now to keep up. We'll see how it goes. There are a couple of things I need to figure out as this is going. One, I might want to take out this row, that row of chorus flowers. Either that or extend the track out this way just a little bit. Either way might be good. And I think I have the same problem over there. I think I might have to extend the track out just a little bit, so we've got a little bit more room. But also, this thing litters. You know, I'm not all super excited for machines that litter, but, on the plus side, look at all the chorus fruit we got. Plus those that I picked up. So that was fun. So this is doing okay. And then I set up this daylight sensor so that this will basically go once maybe a couple of times. When this flips over to darkness, it'll trigger this and everything will go. Or when I flip it over to night mode, or, when it turns night or when it turns day, whatever it is, when daylight changes, this will go. And that's going to be great. So, that's wonderful. Though I might have to put a little bit of a hole up here or something so that the daylight sensor can actually see the light a little bit better. But so anyway, yes, we got good stuff. All the stuff that's good. Now, this is great and all, but what I need to do is get all of this chorus fruit up over here somewhere. I was thinking over on this side. I might move it over here. Okay, so that's going to be our next issue. Okay. I don't think it's going to be hard. It's just something I need to figure out. But I think what I want to do apparently is pick up chorus fruit. So I think what I want to do is I actually want to come underground here. Let's grab some my torches. Okay. And we are going to go this way. Actually, how far do I need to go? Because I want to pop up over here somewhere. This is, 670-ish. Something like that. So we'll head over that way. All right, which does mean it's going to be a little ways, but also let's use the correct pickaxe and turn on the light levels so that I can see if it's starting to get dark. Okay, so yeah, see, just like there, dark. Okay, so 670. So we're coming in. Oh, look at this little gappy wappy. Yeah, that's the technical term. Oh no, that's not good. That's all sorts of not good. Okay. So we need to come over to at least 675-ish. Okay. Well, that's cool. So I need to go over there. All right. Well, that's fine. I can make that happen. All right. So what's straight up here? This is fine. Actually, I think this is going to work out okay. All right. We'll deal with this here in a minute, but I think what I'm going to end up doing, do I want to come up? Yeah, I think I want to come up this way. All right, which will be really cool. So I'm going to need my create toolbox, which is over here. All right, so let's get some shafts and get some mechanical belts. Okay. So yeah, so this should be fairly straightforward, I guess. I don't know if this might be too far. Yeah, it's too far. That's fine. You know what would be really cool? Placing the right blocks in the right place. So let's grab this. We're going to run it out to, I don't know, around here. Seems reasonable. Once I get everything. There we go. So stuff will go this way. All right, let's go ahead and carve out here. I need to get, do I happen to have, I don't think I have them on me. Let's go see if I have some encased chain drives. Because I want them. All right, encased chain drives. There we go. They're slightly more expensive than belts, but I like using them better, so we're going to do that. All right, so we're going to come out to about here. Nope. And then this will come out that way. Okay. Cool. So then the next thing I want to do is we're going to put a belt right here. I need to get out. Okay. And yeah, as long as we are parallel here, you know what I might need to do is bring this out this way a little bit. Just because of the way the farm works, it could be a little bit of a hassle. So I think I want to come out to here. Yeah, there to there. Okay, and now where are my encased chain drives? Thank you. You're awesome and amazing as always, encased chain drives. Does help if they face the right way. It's like if anyone has ever had to teach little kids dance or theater, you know, that's definitely an issue. All right, so I need to come up to here somewhere. Somewhere beyond the sea, somewhere waiting for me. Oh. Okay, that's 2 blocks from the track. That's 2 blocks from the track. This should be okay. I think that'll be okay. And then this needs to come up this way, and then I don't have a PSI, so we'll just pretend I have a PSI by setting up a thing there. Okay. And this will go down to, oh, did I get it right? I might have gotten it right. Oh, that, no, that, okay. All right, we'll have to move that. You know, I think I might need to, well, if I switch that to dark, that's, it's a little bit of a concern given the amount of light and sunlight and when does this go, and because I'm a constant sleeper, this could be a problem. So I'm going to set this to that. And then said I may have to kick a hole in the space-time continuum and or this block right here. Okay. All right. So let's see what happens when I sleep. Okay. Quite possibly nothing, but oh yeah, there it goes. Okay. And there we go. All right. Nice. I wonder, can I? Well, actually, I've got some white stained glass. That might work okay. Oops. Well, I have successfully placed 2 blocks in the wrong place. I mean, longtime viewers of this channel know that's pretty common, but okay. All right. Well, that should be good. Okay, so great. The machine is going, which is wonderful. Yeah, there will be a couple of things like this flower, which is a little bit outside the range, and that one, which got a little tall. Okay, we'll deal with that eventually. Okay, but in the meantime, this is going to come down. Oh, hello, snoopers. Hope you're having a fabulous day. I think. Oh, I got to show you something. All right, so that's going to go there. Okay, let me get this sorted out here, and then got some cool stuff going on because cool people abound. All right, hang on. Let's get over here, and I need to jump back to the webcam for a minute. Let's check this action out. I got a package, and inside this package is another package. Ooh. Yes. So, Snoopers was very awesome. I mean, Snoopers is always awesome, but Snoopers was very awesome. Got me this very cool t-shirt. If I get it out of the package. See, package plastic, it makes it possible. And or impossible, as the case may be. All right. Okay. So we got this cool. Ooh, this actually looks really cool. This oh, hang on. There we go. Yep. R2D2 t-shirt, sarcasm and tech support since 1977. So, woohoo. So this is cool. This just got here today. I was expecting it Friday, so no, this is in fact very much me. And this is a honkin' fabric. I like this. So yeah, this is thick, which is going to be good. Which is fair because I'm thick too. So we can deal with the thickness together. So so that'll be awesome. So thank you again very much, Snoopers, because that is awesome and amazing. And yes, it is a short sleeve shirt, which is cool. Find the right button. Game, back here. So yeah. Oh, the other thing, Snoopers, I switched, I turned off the automatic captions over on YouTube. So maybe the latency won't be quite as bad over there. On the occasion that Twitch gets twitchy. Okay, so if that's going to go there. All right, so I need a portable storage thing, which I, of course, do not have because that would make sense and stuff. Yeah, this farm is a little messy, but it generates a lot of chorus fruit. So let's jump over here. I put my wrench in a box. That's awesome. I don't have any PSIs over here. Okay, that's fine. We'll grab a few here. And some of these. All right. So let's grab a bunch of those. Because I've got this here, I need to put up another one over there, I think. And, oh, do I have another smart chute? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. About a 4-second delay. Okay. Cool. 4 seconds I can deal with. 30 seconds was crazy. Hey, Amanda. How's it going? The merry go away around. Yeah, that's fair. Also, hey, you might have noticed I've thrown the chat underneath the webcam. So, did I find them? No. Sadly, I did not. But they've just gone away. Also, apparently it got dark enough because of the storm that my farm is going. So, yay, I guess. Oh, so much. Anyway, do I have another smart chute? Because that could be a problem if I don't. Okay. Let's shoot. Shoot. No. And regular shoots. Well, shoot. All right. Darn it. I'm going to have to go. The reason this is a pain in the neck is because I used up all of my light bulbs. So I'm going to have to go make more light bulbs. Yeah, bamboo shoots. That's it. Also, I have a couple of trains over here that crashed and now their drivers are gone. So that wasn't great. I need to go replace their drivers. I suppose, yeah, so like these guys, they don't have drivers anymore, and it's sad. Well, this case, I know what happened is they crashed into each other. But no, the chicken trucker is dead, which is all sorts of sadness. I wonder. Let's go see. Are there more chickens? There's a horse. I did go listen to the chicken truck song that you were talking about the other day. And yeah, all the silliness. All right. Tools. Okay. Hey, stop doing the thing so I can see what's going on here. Okay. That's it. That's right. Well, there are the chickens in here, but those belong to the villagers, and I'm not entirely sure I want to grab that one, you know? But I will we'll take this cow. I will look. Maybe we'll find another chicken. I do have eggs. I can arrange for there to be more chickens. Okay. We can make these miracles happen. Of course, I do have a fairly infinite supply of villagers if I want them, so. All right, come here. So this is why I switched to using blaze burners, because they're a little bit easier to deal with. Okay, come here. Because the blaze burners don't die, you know, it's just those are decorative cows. We can't take them. They have an important job being decorative. They have to sit still and look pretty. Okay, and go. All right. Wait. Yeah, no, the cow's pretty much set. I don't want to do that. All right, let's go. I guess I could just go get a bunch of eggs and we could arrange for there to be a chicken. All right, let's go get eggs because eggs are cool. I definitely have lots of those. I think. Oh yeah, look at all these eggs. Dude, do these chickens have nothing better to do than make more chickens? Probably not, actually. Come here. Okay, that's a torch. Come here, chicken. I know, you've just been born. Now you get to go drive a train. You know, baby chickens, man. Best drivers ever. Not at all a problem. Not only is he not old enough to drive, I'm going to make him drive into the nether. So, you know, this qualifies as being safe, right? This is the most possibly safety conscious thing I could even have with all of the lack of English I'm dealing with today. Come on, baby chicken. You're going to get to drive a train. And boom. Okay, there he goes. Baby chicken lava jockey. Okay, nope, that's... Bye, baby chicken. Yeah, it's going to be safe. It's going to be perfectly safe. There's nothing unsafe about having a baby chicken driving a train into the nether. It is 100% the safest thing ever. Okay. Spicy chicken wings, yes. Oh. Yeah, I need to get... I really wish I knew what happened to these guys, because something bad happened and I have no clue. It's like, why did my iron golem just despawn? Or did he get killed or what? I have no idea. No idea. Just one day they cease to exist. All right. All right, so this goes here and let's sleep. All right. Can I fill the iron? I could. I don't think the iron golems sit, though. Okay. Oh, right. I had another job before I did that. Yeah. Yeah, see how it's actually planting flowers? I was doing some checking Wednesday night, and I think we are actually getting a surplus of flowers. It is theoretically possible that this might go long enough that I completely fill it with flowers and it won't be able to harvest anything else. That's a risk I'm willing to take. That would take a long time. All right. Unfortunately, we're going to have to go do a little bit of villager trading. So, geez, so many eggs, man. So many eggs. All right. Let's go get... I need to get some redstone. which is why I'm going to have to go talk to some villagers, and then we'll... brief digression while I make light bulbs. It's going to be a thing. Ah, wait! The ice cream truck crashed. No, no. What moron is driving an ice cream truck? Okay. You're not supposed to crash. All right. Here. You go there. And you know, ice cream truck drivers may not be the safest drivers in the world, but... Oh, here he comes. Look. The baby chicken's back. Let's double check. As he comes to unload the lava. See? Perfectly safe with his oversized hat. No, it's great. There's nothing at all cursed about this. We're totally fine with this baby chicken train driver thing. No. This is fine. This is perfectly fine. You see? He was fine. Okay. Anyway, let's go get all of that redstone I need to get. All right. Silliness. Okay, so redstone. Yeah, I don't think the iron golems sit. It's like those Lewis Hine photos. Okay, yeah. All right, so step one. Craft. First we mine, then we craft. All right. One of these days I'll see a Minecraft movie. Today is not that day. Today, in fact, I have to work. I have to, I'm doing updates on servers tonight, and so I have to do that after hours, and so it's another late night for me, but... Ugh. All right, hang on. I have to move my masons. Or I could do myself a big favor and not see it. Yeah. Honestly, I'm not a fan of Jason Momoa. I'm not a fan of Jack. I'm really not a fan of Jack Black. So, you know, I guess I can move these librarians too. But I don't know that I'm going to want to pay money to go see it. So if it ever shows up for free on streaming or something, I may watch it just for the, I'm a Minecraft streamer. I should, like, see it once in a while, or, you know. But it's not something I'm going to be paying for, and since I don't subscribe to a service that it's on, it's going to be a while. All right. All right, let's get all this collected. This goes in with the masons. All right, we'll get the clerics set up. This does take a hot minute, but it saves a lot of room as far as villagers go, you know? All right. Get all these clerics out of the... Hi. I need another cleric, please. Thank you. You remember the days... Okay, I like that. Yeah, no, highlight. There we go. Remember the blissful, wonderful days before you got to see the, or ended up seeing the movie. Yeah, so I'm not going into it expecting it to be good. But, no. Hi, you're in the wrong place. You go there. But I am going into it expecting it to exist. And, there are definitely lots of movies that I have watched in my years that fall into the, this is really bad, but I'm glad I saw it once. This might fall into that category. You have $62 of Amazon Prime No Rush credits to use. Ah, it has. Minecraft movie will not be something you spend those credits on. That's fair. That is very fair. All right. 33 of those. That's great. Here, hey, let's put these emeralds away because I don't need them. Ah, yeah. No, like I said, I fully expect it to be not great. 5, 6, 7. I don't think that's quite that many, but still. It looked terrifying, Amanda. I get that. Totally get that. Oh, the two old guys who tried to rap during the old Mario cartoons? Yeah. Man, I used to watch that all the time, man. The Super Mario Super Show. That was never good, but I watched it anyway. And I really liked the Legend of Zelda stuff that they had at the end. I think it was on Fridays they would do Zelda. Oh. The fact they brought back the Mario rap for the Super Mario Brothers movie was a little bit weird. Oh. You didn't see as a kid, but you and your kids watched it? That's fair. I'm trying to remember what it was on, because I was after my stepmom was gone, so I was in middle school maybe. So yeah. No, they 100% they used it in that, and they used the rap in the movie, but they also, am I out of brass sheets? Nope, they're there. What? No, the sandwich train and the wheat train have crashed. Ugh. Spend all day just fixing trains. But anyway, in the movie, they at least make fun of the fact that it's not good. I mean, that's part of the joke. So, you know, I got that. This Minecraft movie is so bad it's traumatizing. Okay, that's fair. I mean, I said I've definitely watched my share of bad movies. The driver has gone missing. Well, this leather can just drive the... This is why. This right here. Sharknado? No. I think the worst movie I saw that I will still go back and watch once in a while is Army of Darkness. Which is weird because it's a horror movie and I'm not particularly fond of horror. But it's a horror comedy, so, you know. We saw those Mario guys as a kid. 10 years old, thought, oh, this must be for boys. Okay, that's fair. Totally fair. But yeah, Army of Darkness. Army of Darkness is also the only movie I've ever walked out of. My dad and I went to see it when... Oh, what was... Trying to... Again, high school. It was in the theaters, so whenever it came out. Thing. If it creeped me out, it must be for boys. You know, that's probably right. You know. But you go in there. Enjoy. All right, so... Anyway, so my dad and I went to go see Army of Darkness in the theater. And... It wasn't that great, but I got sick. I was starting to feel really sick, and so I left. I went across the because we were in the mall. You know, when movie theaters were in malls and stuff. I went across the hall to the arcade and Uh-oh. The lava train crashed. Our lava chicken might be dead. I mean, I guess that's fair given that was a baby chicken, but yeah, our lava chicken is 100% dead. Well, you were right. You were right. Don't let the baby chicken drive the train. And I did it anyway. And now the baby chicken is dead. All right, you know what? We'll get a lava horse. This is why we have child labor laws. Yeah. All right. Woo. Oh, okay. Sorry. Hang on. This horse is a little bit on the chunky side. Okay. Come here, horse. That's right. There's a lava train in your future. John Oliver's going to do an episode on me. If I cared at anything about John Oliver, that would scare me. All right. Come here. Let's get you in the... Oh, I'm going to have to fix another crash, apparently. Here. You go there. All right. Come here. You're my new lava horse. There we go. Oh, also I should probably, put the train back on the track or something. All right, there he goes. That's okay, more John Oliver for you. All right, that's fair. Nope, I have zero interest in John Oliver. But to lava melt my ice cream. That's it. That's it. All right. I think I had some leather somewhere. I guess not. All right. Anyway, right. I was doing things. Brass sheets, shoot. All right. Let's make a few smart shoots. I really only need the one. But we're making multiples because obviously I keep forgetting to do stuff with them or something. All right. Also, I'm going to need some of those. Thank you. All right. So now we're going to come over here on top of this. And I'm just going to temporarily use diorite. Oh, we only have to go up one block on this one. Okay, let's get a portable storage interface in place there. Okay. That's going to go there. And we need to tell it to filter out just the chorus fruit. Why do I feel like that's wrong? Oh, because it is? Yeah, that would definitely explain why it's wrong. All right, no, that's cool. No, that's cool. We can totally figure this out. All right, grab another barrel. And let's get ourselves a couple of andesite funnels. Oops. I'm going to want that barrel here. Let's move it someplace useful. So the problem here is that I don't have a funnel or anything underneath this barrel. So we're just going to do it that way. Because that'll make sense. Okay. Cool. So we'll do the same thing over here, I guess. And barrel. Okay, there's a barrel. And there's a thing. And for now, I do want to be able to get into the barrel to make sure stuff is going into it. So great. Look. I've done a thing. All right, now this is going to come out here. And where's my pickaxe? Where's my pickaxe? Okay. I mean, other than the fact it's pointing the wrong way, this is doing great. We are rocking this. Okay. Cool. All right, so the way this is going to go is all of the berries will get dropped off either there or over here. Okay. These are not lined up, but that's okay, I guess. We're just going to pretend that they're lined up. Okay, this isn't going to trigger anybody that these aren't in a line, right? Everyone's going to be okay with this. We can collectively just accept that these are not aligned and it's okay, right? This isn't going to freak it. Don't freak out, everybody. No, seriously, it's okay. Don't need to. There's no freaking out, right? Okay. I've just triggered half the internet. All right. Anyway. Yeah, symmetry is boring. Yeah, that's right. Different is God. Yes, that's an entirely different. All right, so what I'm going to need next is, I do have one of those. Cool.
Party on, dudes!
Oh, Sprite resubbed for 26 months. That is awesome and amazing at the same time. Welcome back with the resub. I mean, you've been subbed for a long time, but thank you. What am I looking for? I don't know what I'm looking for. Oh, right. Stuff and things. I was building a rotational speed controller because I remember things. I'm just going to sit here and stare at this box for a minute until I figure out what the heck is going on. Water wheel. Okay. All right, so we got that, and we got a large cogwheel. We've got a water wheel, and we'll probably end up with water at some point and stuff. So, yeah, we're doing okay. And the bakery train and the sandwich train. I must have reset something here because they keep crashing into this intersection. And that's not good. My cow is probably dead. I've probably killed a cow. And that's not great. All right, so you go over here. I'm in the you go there. And nope, we have another dead chicken. Bakery plus sandwich train is bagel sandwiches. That's it. That's it. All right, what animal should we kill next? Because obviously safe driving is not a thing that's going to happen here. So yeah, gotta stop letting chickens drive trains. Do we dare let a villager drive a train? Yeah. Oh, it's PETA already has issues with me. That's. Let's see if I get a villager to drive a train. All right, we'll grab one of our pickled villagers here, and let's see if this will work. What are those things it's called? The blue floaty. Oh, the allays. Yes. Hop off. An allay might work. Hi. Stuck. There we go. I would like to please place the villager. It's no place villager. He's a thing with no place. Okay. Yeah, an allay might be a way. It would definitely be a way to go. Okay, well, that's right. I have grass. I have grass. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna... This is probably really stupid, but we're gonna do it anyway. If there's anything Hi. Okay. Get in the hole. Thank you. No, no. Okay, apparently villagers can't drive trains. Hi. No, no. This is going to be a thing. All right, let's try this again. This time with feeling. Okay, you come here. All right. Nope. He wants to be a ballerina. Yeah. All right. Fine. I guess villagers don't drive trains. Villagers are too stupid to drive trains. This is why we have chickens. Okay? If we wanted something smart, it's not going to be a villager. It's obviously going to be a chicken. So, right. All right, well, let's get some more eggs because... Yeah, don't stifle my creativity. Do I have eggs down here somewhere? All right, hang on. I gotta figure out where I have eggs. Aha! All right, at least one of these. How unlucky am I gonna get? Let me count the ways. Okay. No, this is gonna be great. Yeah. Given that all 5 of my kids took dance at one point or another, my son decided that wasn't for him, but, you know, the rest of my kids were all about it. All right. Okay, good. Come here. Come here, little chicken. Nothing bad has ever happened to a baby chicken who's been driving a train. Nope. Nothing bad. I'm fairly certain you'll be fine. Be fine. It'll be great. Just drive safe, okay? All right, we're totally fine. Nothing's. We'll never see the chicken again, says chat. Okay. Sprite says had quite a week. Physically busy, but mentally exhausting. That's fair. That's fair. My week's been okay. I did. I've got to work tonight, which is, you know, because I've got updates I have to do. But also, you know, Snoopers got me this cool T-shirt. So yay! It's awesome. Forward to wearing that. But first, all right. So, yep. Wah! Falling. But yeah, it's cool. Sarcasm and tech support. That pretty well describes especially my early life when I actually did tech support. All right, so what I'm going to need to do here is a thing. So let's put that there. And this over here. All right, and now I'm going to need some water. So let's do... How do I want to do this? I guess it doesn't matter. The water wheel goes there. Oh, it's a large water wheel, of course. Yes. Makes perfect sense. No, I'm right there with you, Snoopers. I hope things go better for you, Sprite. Yeah, we definitely all have those days. It's like, you know what? This day was kind of rough. This week was rough. This last, decade, kind of rough. Absolutely been there. Okay, I have buckets, but no water. That's fine. Also, let's clean out the inventory slot. Okay. Chicken and feathers. All right, so that's not how water goes. No. Water goes there. Okay. Now, other than the fact this is spinning the wrong way, it's perfect. Oh, family drama. Family drama sucks. That is never fun. You know what? This doesn't need to be fast. Let's take it like 64. People acting mature. What the heck? No, seriously. What the heck? Did I or did I not just put a chicken in this train? I blame the ice cream truck. Okay, this is, we're gonna have to deal with this, okay? Because I can't keep replacing this. Oops, I gotta hang on. Let's put it back on the track. All right. I blame the guy who keeps hiring baby chickens as drivers. Okay, that's fair. All right, hang on. We're gonna probably crash. Okay. All right, we are going to take this over this way. Oh yeah, that Midtown would be perfect. Missed it, but that would have been perfect. Too much ice cream will kill me. Yeah, you're not wrong. It was kind of cool. They had ice cream at work today, and they even have low sugar ice cream, which was cool. Yeah, that's right. All right, I guess I'm not going that way. Somehow I might be able to figure out how... Great. Not only did I run over an iron golem, but an ice cream truck and a pizza train have crashed. That's not cool. Yep. Nope. That is the plan. We are going to disassemble train. And then... Hang on. The blaze burners are all over here. Blaze burners. There we go. Yep. That's why I drove this over here, so I could park it and disassemble it and put in a blaze burner. All right, so this is going to come out. This is, in fact, why I use a blaze burner in most of the other trains. Hi. That's a little bit low. Why don't you sit there? Let's move it up a little bit. What if I put it there? Okay, that's kind of fun. And then I don't know. I kind of feel like I need something down there. I don't know what, but I don't like that. Hang on. I need a different block there. All right. Do I have... Okay, industrial iron. You can never go wrong with industrial iron. So, perfect. Blaze burner. Wonderful. All right. And now, we reassemble our train. And we give this guy his train schedule again. The conductor needs to sit in front. Well, fine. All right. I guess we have to change it. All right. No, we're good. Everything's going to be great. All right. Because I don't want to move the controls, so I guess he's just going to go down there. I mean, I suppose I could put the... I mean, it's kind of cool, but it's also kind of silly. And I don't know if I'd be able to reach to give him his... Oh, I can reach to get it. Okay. And... yeah, it's right there. Okay. And he's off. All right, wonderful. But go Blaze Burner. Now, how many trains crashed while I was fixing that one? We okay? We okay? Yeah. So that is why I did, in fact, switch to Blaze Burners for everything else. So. Okay. I think we're fine. How fine are we? We're totally fine. All right. Where was I? Oh, I was burying lots and lots of chickens. I was burying all the chickens, apparently. Okay, so that's going to go up that way. This is... Oh, not connected at all. Awesome. Let us... Oh, I'm going to need to get a lot more storage on this thing, I just realized. Grab a gearbox. I'm going to have to get so much more storage. Okay, so... Right. How do I want to do that then? Because, yeah, no, this is going to need a crazy amount of storage. All right, so let's put that there. Is that spinning the right way? Yes. Okay. But I am definitely going to need storage here. So let's... How do I want to do that? All right, so let's do it. Because obviously I don't want to move anything I've already placed, because that would be silly sauce. All right, speaking of silly sauce, do I have vaults? I do have vaults. Also, hey, sleeping. We'll do the sleeping. Hi, welcome to I Am Confused Theater, wherein I am confused, and probably so is most of you. Okay, sleeping. Okay, well, there it goes. But also sleeping, please. You know, I gave that machine a bunch of Silk Touch Silk Touch axes. I'm not entirely sure I actually need Silk Touch axes. I might be fine with those deployers just punching things. I mean, you can't see the axes while the machine is running anyway, but yeah. Okay, so I think let's... Oh, thank you, Sprite. Thank you. Yeah, it's like... Maybe? Okay. Let's see. And there they crash again, because obviously... Yeah. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do here is we're just going to do it this way. That's going to come out. They crashed over by the tree farm. Yeah, and something else crashed. Jeez, it's like my desktop. All the crashing. Okay, so that's going to go there. All that stuff will go in. That stuff will go there, so that's all going to come out. All right, and then this guy... You'll find them. Thank you, Sprite. Okay. And go. Now, this is very confusing. I would like to know, just maybe a little bit, why nothing is going into this. All the trains, man, they're all colliding. It's just wrong. You know, what if I just do that and do that? Okay. Well, jeez. Yeah, Sprite, this is apparently your job now. Yeah, but you're not wrong. Infrastructure problem, 100%. Okay. Why aren't those going in, though? That's not okay. Snoopers in to drive the trains. Yeah. Okay. So... all right, let's do this. Yeah, it's one of those future Perl problems. You are pretty right about that. Okay. All right, let's... we are about to cause ourselves all sorts of issues. It happens. Okay. All of this is gone. Now, let's try this again, this time with actual thought and planning and all those things I don't typically do. Okay. All right, so this is going to drop out and go this way, and that's a thing. So now I can put track, or I can put vaults going this way if I wanted to. And that would all come in. But this is not going into squat. So that's cool. Though in all, maybe it doesn't matter. It's all sorted for now. Yeah, okay.
I aim to misbehave.
Yeah. Yep. That is exactly right. Totally misbehaving. I love movie quotes. It's nice that they're sort of back and functional again. But yes, it is definitely a quote from Firefly, and I love that show. That was a great show. All right, so I think what I'm going to do, this is going to be weird and silly. Okay?
Say we take off, nuke the site from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
Yeah, we had to get all the quotes in. All right, so stuff will go in and then out, and we'll be fine. It's been too long since you've watched those. Yeah, I haven't actually watched those in a while either. All right. Bad in the Latin, yes. It was funny. I went with my dad. I had to go to a Hobby Lobby to pick up some yarn for my wife because this is the type of loving husband that I am. And it's not going to be that much. That's all right. I can craft more. Well, I can't remember what I said. I think probably shiny because that's a thing. Oh, Amanda, you've never heard of those? Firefly was good. That was a good show. But anyways, I was at Hobby Lobby and I was picking up yarn, and somebody had, the cashier there was checking me out, and she said something. It's like, oh, the total is whatever, or here's your bag or something. And I said shiny, and she double takes, like, wait a minute, are you a brown coat? It's like, yes, I am. And she just got all giddy. I made her day. That was fun. But yeah, I liked Firefly. It had its moments. There were definitely some really good episodes. If Fox hadn't jerked that show around quite so much, like my ice cream train, here, I'm just gonna, oops, hang on, we'll just, I would like another stack, please. Thank you. Okay, but yeah, you might be. I can't keep track of who joins. If you don't talk in the Discord, I just forget that you're there. You might have joined like the very first time. I don't recall. Said it's been a while. All right, so step number the first one. We're gonna get ourselves some item vaults. There we go. All right, and all right, let's try this again. There we go. Go, you can do it. There. Okay. That should give us plenty of storage space for all the stuff. Okay. I've had another train crash. This, I don't know what's going on, but all of the drivers have just decided that they're stupid. Yeah, no. I think what's the yeah, I think I was playing with some settings here, trying to get them to do things the way I wanted them to, and they're not. Okay, you go over there, and you go over here, and I must have set something. No, wait, no. I hope that guy is still in the ice cream truck. Okay, probably was. All right, cool. So yeah, I think I unset some things. Yeah, no, that villager was just high on ice cream. You know, I'll tell you, I've been there. Okay. Yeah, sugar rush. Absolutely. Uh-huh. Yeah, it could be the dual direction. It could be I had unset one of these just to try to get a train to go. This is set at allow passage if the section's unoccupied. This one is allow passage if section is fully traversable. And that, I think I had made that change and it did things. But yeah, this area here, oh yeah, it's a hot mess. What I might need to do is run some track from over here and run it over this way to bypass that mess, right? If I run it over, maybe all the way over to here, something like that. Yeah, it needs more carnival rides. Yeah. That's totally what it needs. Is all the carnival rides. All right. In the meantime, we'll let that go. And we'll, oh, good. Sprite slept. All right, cool. Yeah, so that's going to unload lots of chorus. Okay. Yeah, that's going to unload lots of chorus fruit, and then it will all meander over here and into this thing. Okay. Sounds good, Sprite. Okay. All right, good. So we should be fine, right? Right. We're totally fine, and everything is great. I forgot which one of these. I forgot. One of these barrels has, is where stuff usually ends up. And this one. Oh yeah, look at all the chorus flowers we've got. We are definitely doing better. So you have to tell you getting some of them right. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. Here. Yeah, before I added this middle row, I wasn't getting enough flowers to keep this stocked, but now I think we're doing okay. Okay. Well, great. So now I think we're good. I should be able to set up train schedules. Sorry, I had to step away. Hey, no worries, Snoopers. Oh yeah, speaking of which, again, I've got chat popping up below the camera here. Let me know what you think. I know it's going to be a little bit hard to read sometimes, but hopefully it's kind of looking okay. Okay, but yeah, we'll get train schedules set up. So like for the ice cream and the donut shop and all that stuff, they can come pick up chorus fruit over here. Not stone, because stone would be bad, but you have an overwhelming need to evangelize Firefly? Okay, that's fair. Yeah, it is in the same place as the Minecraft text, which is a little bit annoying, and hopefully it won't be too crazy. So right now the chat's coming from Twitch and YouTube, which is a technical violation of Twitch's terms of service, of which I'm choosing not to care. If it becomes a problem, I'll deal with it. But given the issues we were having the other day, we had people talking on YouTube and Twitch, and everyone was like, who am I talking to? Well, hopefully this will solve that a little bit without being too crazy. I do have a button. I can hide that if I need to, but yeah, nope, that's it. I actually have a command now so that if I forget to go to the scene, to the gameplay scene, my mods can actually shift me over there. Like if I'm over here on webcam and one of my mods does exclamation point scene, it should, I think, switch over to the gameplay. Just in case I forget to switch. See? There it is. So, I thought about that a little bit. It's like, oh, hey, this could be a problem. And hey, rather than yelling at me and I'm not missing it, or might be missing it and stuff, it's like, yeah, we'll just do a thing. So, bots are cool. All right, so let's see now. So the farm works. We have storage. We have pickup station. We have an ugly farm. So, shall we de-uglify this farm? Because de-uglify is a word that I think is in general use around the world. Yeah, I think so. Let's de-uglify this. Now, It's not. Oh, it's not. I will allow that. Okay, no, it's not. It's not ugly. It's messy though. So what I want to do is I want to do a couple things. No, Idelmod thought you were being bullying. Thought you were bullying me. Apparently not ugly and you are ugly are totally the same thing, and that's just, yeah. Speaking of bots, you're not ugly, or it's not ugly. That's what a bully would say. I want to get some other glass to put in here. I think what would be good. I think what's going to be good is going to be some yellow glass. Sorry, Sprite, we're not doing purple. I think I'm going to do yellow. So let's go see what I've got in the way of yellow dye. Speaking of bots, I had a wild hair earlier today. So I like to drink soda. In case you don't take compliments, yeah, that's fair. Episode of Billy and Mandy when Mandy said that the school bully, your mother has a job and is a respected member of the community. Right, and he ran away with tears. Okay. Fair. No, so I've got a new boss, right? I think I've mentioned that a few times. He's been working now for us for about 3 months. And I know, Sprite, I know. Okay, I'm gonna do yellow though. Well, he's a big soda drinker, which dies, which I'm totally down for. You say I like my sodas as well. But he has a soda stream. And so I was really, really curious how cost effective a soda stream is compared to buying soda. So I went to ChatGPT and I asked it and had to do all the math for me, and it was really cool. Okay. Hey, yeah, Secret Bone Meal Stash is definitely doing its thing over here. It's loud? Okay, yeah. So that's fair. Yeah, see, I did the math, and I did the math because I buy, if I take this koozie off, this is my current drink of choice. The Big K root beer, zero sugar, right? Generic sugar, zero caffeine soda, right? So left a bunch of caffeine-free Diet Coke. Oh man, I would be all over that. I would totally be all over that. I mean, not that the diet is the best thing ever, but I like the zero sugar, and I do like the caffeine-free because I've had issues where trains crashing. Ah. You have a sweet video of their youngest lighting the menorah. Okay, when he was around 2. Saying the words and everything, and every second's here. Yep, okay. That's fair. All right, we'll just let that go for now. Get some glass. And but yeah, so I drink this, and these cans are about $4 a 12 pack where I live. Okay. It's a loud splurting sound. Okay. Nice. Well, as much as I would like to buy one, I can't afford to buy one right now, so it'll have to wait. But okay, that should be good. You know what? Let's apparently I don't have anything at all resembling inventory space, so let's figure out something to do with that. Let's take all this roofing material. Historically, you don't like soda. Oh, okay. Oh, the can opening makes you drool? That's fair. Yeah, see, what I like about soda is not so much the soda though I do like soda well enough. It's the fact it's something I can enjoy that's sweet, but it doesn't load up with calories. And I can actually pace myself with soda. I can't pace myself with candy or cookies or anything else like that. I just can't. You haven't had one since 2009? Cool. Just haven't wanted one. That's fair. That's totally fair. Yeah, so that's why I've been drinking the soda, is because it gives me the sweetness, right? I don't get the calories. And especially important to me on Saturdays when I do a podcast before I stream and then I stream even longer. It's nice to have the soda because it just feels better on my throat. There are some other things that would work too, but the soda feels really good there. So yeah, so I got curious. I said it was a fun thing to satisfy my curiosity about the cost. Oh yeah, and I can burp during the podcast and then edit it out later because, yep. No, I usually do the podcast and then open the soda and drink that during stream. Yeah, I think I'm going to do a little bit of some sort of different material. Actually, maybe I'll get that yellow terracotta down there with the end stone. That might be good. Yes, you are not wrong. Swift Sneak would be lovely. I haven't been down to an ancient city in this world, so we're just going to be slow and sad. Okay. What is Sprite getting? Oh. You watched that recent crashes that occurred. There we go. But anyway, yeah, so that's why I drink soda, though, is because I like the soothing, because I do all the talking, and I like just the extra. Actually, we may get some bunch of frog lights, and by a bunch I mean a bunch of frog lights. That might be cool. But yeah, it's exactly right. It's totally a sweet tooth fix, and that's great. And I said you don't get the calories, and sometimes I'll get a caffeinated soda, but often I'm happy with the caffeine free, because there have been days I've had the caffeine and it just spikes my anxiety, and I would rather not have that happen. So, it works. Now, is it the best thing ever? No. But I also can't stop myself from dealing with sweets. So if I can have something that's a little bit of it satisfies the sweet tooth without bloating my waist, I can live with that. But, yeah. We have a friend whose doctor told him to start drinking lots of soda after a surgery. Okay. Oh, right. He had surgery to be able to burp. Oh, interesting. Because he'd never been able to. Yeah, that's not a problem I have, but what a weird problem to have. Huh. It's gonna miss things. That's cool, but also weird and stuff. Bodies are so weird. Oh, and I'm out of glass. All right, and because I thought I was gonna have enough glass, I put all the yellow dye away. Also the glass, but all right, we're fine. No, I was just thinking maybe it would be good to do frog lights down there. I think it's kind of common. Okay. Yeah, bodies are so weird. Dies. Nope. I think you got it. I think you got it. Exclamation point add should do it. Unfortunately, I don't think I have anything responding that says the quote is added. I need to add the quote added note. So that's a me thing. That is a problem for future me. Where's my... Yeah. Yeah, Sprite's got it. Where did I put my dealy bob? Quotes. Let me just settings, quotes. There we go. Yep, there it is. So, yay, you got it. Okay. Also, I look back at those quotes and realize I say some really strange things during stream. I know all of you are shocked at that revelation, but yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I need that immortalized as a quote, Amanda. I totally do. I think I was crafting brass hands. Is where that came from. Yeah, there we go. Oh, good. I think we now have it. It might be there twice now. If it is, I'll delete the second one. Okay. Oh, nope, it's there. Okay. No, we got it. We got it. Yep. Quote and then add. Yeah, it's the one thing, like, mix it up was kind of nice because I could, because it could do all of those. Like, it would do quote add and add quote as one word. StreamerBot only does it the one way, which is a little bit annoying. But it's okay. It's okay. Wow. I'm so good at this. Yeah, I was just thinking what would be kind of cool down with all of those with all of that end stone. We'd drop down there with some frog lights. Okay. Let's see. Do I have frog lights? Let's see what this looks like. Because this might be really cool. You won't remember. Yeah. How does that look? Oops, that's wrong. Your storage is full. That's fair. Ooh, I think that's going to be okay. Let's see what this looks like from up here. Actually, you know what would be better? Yeah, the instructions in the mod chat. Yeah. Let's see. Maybe I have pearlescent frog lights, and that would be better. Do I have... Okay, frogs? Hello. Yes, okay. We're going to try this and just see what this looks like. All right. Yeah? Yeah, I think it'll be better. And then what I'll do... Yeah, it matches the... Okay. Now. So, apparently, I was unable to count to 3. I can count to 2. But I can't count to 3. What? Can we just try to figure out at some point what the heck? Okay. So that should go there. And that one will come out. Yeah. No. Just. Okay. And that goes out. And there, like that. And then that goes. What is it? Exclamation point by holy hand grenade, I think is that one.
Bring up the holy hand grenade.
There we go. Those ones are up because nobody can remember those commands. They're just crazy. Unless you're just obsessive. Or like me and have had to enter it a zillion times. Fortunately, there's a command, I think, that takes you to all of that stuff. Okay. Yes. 1, 2, 5. 3, sir. Yes, 3. Speaking of bad movies that are fun to watch a lot. Yeah. Sprite does lots of good stuff for me, which is awesome. Okay. Yeah, so I think I'm going to have to leave... I have to leave the gaps in between where the machine runs. Okay, but we'll do this. And then I think what I should do is then replace all of this stone under here with something. All right. Also, I'm going to need about 87,000 more frog lights. The good news is I think I have approximately 87,000 frog lights in my storage. If not, we're going to take a quick trip to the frog light farm. Yeah. Yeah. I get that, Sprite. Totally get that. All right, lights, camera. Well, we're going to have to take a trip to the frog light farm. Because I don't have that much in the way of frog lights. I have 50, which is not going to be enough for this little party here. So that's fine. I'm right here. We'll just take a road trip, and assuming it works this time. All right, and go. All right, and we're off. Yeah, we'll bring the caramel corn. Yeah. So anyone else out there all about like the fiddle faddle and the like Cracker Jack and stuff? My little fireside. That's the GPS. Yeah, you know, this is a self-driving car. I think I just ran over a chicken. We might be here for a moment. Oh, yeah, we're going to have to wait for... Okay, so don't go this way. What? Okay, hang on. You've never been able to like Cracker Jacks. Okay, right. That's fair. All right. Okay, this is going to be an interesting adventure. So, all right, hang on. You're going to go there. And whoa, okay. Wait, come back. Come back, car. No, come back. Okay, the car is going to the Froglight Farm. I'm a, okay. No. Okay, the car's going to the Froglight Farm without me. That's, all right. It's over here, I think. No, we're fine. Everything's fine. Okay, see? Told you. Oh, all right. No, we're good. All right. Frog lights. All the frog lights. Yeah. No, we're good. Everything's... You saw another chicken. Yeah. They do have a tendency to wander through once in a while. All right, car parking. All right, home, Jeeves. Okay, wait, don't crash. Do not crash. Either the train or the Minecraft. We want no crashing. Okay? So we also have nether pigs and nether sheep. Yeah. Oh. All right, no, we're good. We'll be fine. Everything will be great. I was not expecting traffic control problems is when I set all of this stuff up, but apparently that's something I get to deal with now. All right. And we are home. See, it's... Okay, I can get out. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, see, it's so much nicer when the cars don't crash into things. Was there a nitwit city planner? Yeah. The city planner was an idiot. And, definitely. Yeah, that was bullying. That's it. All right. So, yeah, so what I'm going to do... Get hit by the chocolate train. No, bot thought it was fine. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna... Yeah, the mod powers of bypass, that's it. My mods are bullying me. Yeah, how not ugly that. You know what? Seriously. You are all awesome and amazing. No compliments allowed. That's right. That's right. But no, you guys, y'all are just amazing, by the way. And whether or not you hear it often enough or whatever, I definitely appreciate all of you, you know? All right. Oops, that's not going to go there. All right, so yeah, so we're going to get all of this frog light action going on here. I said I do need a little bit of something, so I'll replace all of this concrete with something. Or a concrete stone and stuff. But, oh, nope. Too far out, too far out. That was never a problem I had. I was never too far out, man. No, I was not far out and groovy. I was definitely not. You know, it's funny. We were talking the other day, but me and my wife and my daughter, that, you know, the nerds kind of won the cultural revolution, you know? When I was growing up, you kind of had to hide the fact that you played video games. And heaven forbid you like Star Wars or superheroes. And yeah, you know what? That's, superhero movies and Star Wars are like the biggest things ever. the video game industry is larger than the movie and music industries combined. You know, where else are you going to see an ice cream truck and my fast food dry goods truck crash on a regular basis, right? I mean, you know, New York City. Yeah, okay, that's fair. Or LA. I could see it in both of those places. Okay. Okay, and we'll come around this way. And I, for one, anyway, am happy to see a little bit more of that cultural like what you want. If only the rest of the internet would go along with that for other things, that would be awesome. Did I see Stranger Things? I did not. I don't have Netflix, for one thing. And Stranger Things looked like it was going to blend into a lot more horror than I'm happy with, so. Okay, yeah, this is going to be cool. So, I need to get down, get funky. We lived in Little Rock, a huge trailer truck full of frozen pizzas turned over behind me. Pizzas were everywhere. Jeez. So you love the nostalgia? I get that. You know, you talk about that, Amanda. There was a semi that had a wreck not far from where I am. And the company that owned the truck, or its client or whatever, the truck was carrying bacon. Like 20-pound packages of bacon, like industrial restaurant sized bacon packages. And they said, you know what? We can't get another truck down to rescue this bacon. And so they put out a call. Anybody in the area who wanted free bacon, come pick up all the bacon you want. Oh yeah. There was, people were all over that. They didn't let you have the pizzas? Oh man. No, they let us come take the bacon. And so we probably took 60 or 80 pounds of bacon and just threw it in our freezer. And then we would cook up an entire package and just freeze it. So we'd have, whatever the 20 pounds of raw bacon ends up being when you cook it. Yeah, no, you're 100% right. And it's not like the, I don't think the semi itself was in horrible shape, but yeah, they just said, you know what? We are going to have to, we're going to have to bacon. You know, this has me wondering if I want to fall down a deep hole. The answer to that is actually not so much. But yeah, it was great. So we had all this bacon, and so we cook it up, and we had a bunch just cooked up and frozen. And we froze the raw stuff, but then we cooked up and froze that. So anytime we wanted to do bacon on anything, it was great. Like there were days, and yeah, shoot, I don't even remember what the company was. Because it wasn't like it was Oscar Mayer that I'm aware of. It was like just this big industrial bacon stuff. Well, yeah. I need to count for all the times I fall. Oh, man. I don't know that it can count that high. But, oh, man. But anyway, so we had the thing. And we had all this bacon. It was great because sometimes I'd want like a grilled cheese sandwich, and I just would throw bacon on it. Because, hey, look, I have bacon. I have so much bacon. And it was great. Can't pearl proof this one. You know, I'm half tempted. Actually, I might be wholly tempted. What if I'm unwholly tempted? That would be an entirely different stream. All right. Let's... Is that the finger? Yeah, yeah. Okay. So I'm thinking what I might do is take off these layers, right? These barrels here and here. On the other hand... All right. All right, it's testing time. Let's do a test. No. Well, you know, I have all of the grace and agility of my mother. And I loved my mom, but neither of us were the most graceful of people, you know? All right, so let's see. It is. It's just going to phase through. I love it. All right? Who needs physics? Not me, I'll tell you. I don't need physics. Physics are for other people. You're just trying to be nice. That is fair. All right. Yeah, I'm going to have to figure out some other things here, but... Yellow for Snoops, purple for Sprite. Yeah, that's it. I may do a little bit of adjustment here, but we're going to start with this. Oh, that's right. Your color name is yellow. Of course, Snooper's name is green, so, you know. Or is it yellow? I'm only seeing green on mine. Weird. Okay. Oh, your favorite... That's right. Your favorite color is yellow. Okay. So I may do some adjustment to line this up with that and cover up a bunch of things here, and or extend out the glass or something. But for now, we are going to anti-physics this. I suppose I should actually look at what this looks like. Oh, that's actually not bad. That's not bad. Okay. Long lost yellow loving. Boy, that sounds like an old-timey insult, you know? You yellow loving. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to adjust the glass up top, but this looks very mustardy. But that's okay. We'll make it work. You have a bird book. Your favorite is the yellow-bellied sapsucker. Well, that's fair. That's your favorite curse. You yellow-bellied sapsucker. All right, let's get all this going. Oh, so much to place. Gotta remember to keep an eye on the clock because said I have to work tonight, do some server updates, and strangely enough, they don't like me doing those during the day when it actually affects people. So. Oh. Get them all done here tonight. So, yeah, we'll be ending a little, 10, 15 minutes, something like that. I like, now, Now that my kids are grown and stuff, I like that I can go a little bit longer during the week. You know, I don't have that hard stop at 8 o'clock that I used to have when, you know, when my kids were little and I needed to do bedtime routines. And even when the kids were older, we still did bedtime routines at 8:30 or whatever. And by bedtime routine, it was like we'd sit down as a family, we'd read a couple of verses of scripture and, you know, say prayer and stuff. Okay. You know, wasn't like it was anything crazy. All right, I think I'm going to do a little bit there and build something up underneath these tracks. So I'm kind of thinking I might do something kind of fun and build a bridge that crosses over these double tracks, because this lot over here where all of that grass is, you know, that huge swath of grass, you know, I think I want to grass all of this in and turn this into a park. But make that like a sort of a central park area. Maybe not with so many carnival rides, but okay, just as I say, not so many carnival rides. Maybe not so many carnival rides, Amanda. Maybe not. But anyway, I do like oh, the sadness, the disappointments. I can just see it in your text. No, but we'll do some sort of park area here. I do want to do one more shop, I think, over in this lot next to the windmills. And it's going to need alternative power. It's going to pull steam power, I think. But I think the cookie shop is going to go over there. Yeah, I think we'll do cookies there. We'll have this big park. And then I want to do cake and pies over here, I think. And then I might actually have it done. A little bit of a Ferris wheel. Yeah, you can do Ferris wheels. Yeah, a giant food court. This whole city is restaurants, right? There's a factory and a couple of farms and restaurants, you know, giant fighting robots. Yeah. Yeah. The only issue with that is how the seats move with it. But it's a possibility of a Ferris wheel. Something I might play with, but yeah, I do like the idea of having that the Central Park there. We'll do the cookies on the other side to sort of close in the park. Okay, plus we'll have this farm with this farm and whatever this building is. The villagers stay in the upside down seats. I think the seats might actually stay. I remember watching ZF, Tango Tech, B-Dubs, Corrales, and I think Scar started a Create World a while back, a couple of years ago now. And ZF had a machine that would move you up and around. And I think the seat stayed upright as it swooped you around the building. So that might be a thing. It would be fun to see the villagers go upside down. You're not wrong, Amanda. You are not wrong. Okay. Yes, we got this going on here. Okay, which is good. Yeah, the mustard yellow is definitely a choice. Okay, so now I may want to bring this out this way a little bit more, because when the when the harvesting tower comes by, it's going to come all the way out to like here-ish. And now I need to have this out far enough that it doesn't try to break the blocks. I had to move this this train signal. I had to move it because it mined out the signal. It was a little bit silly. All right, so if we pull out this way, and we bring this glass out over top of this here like so. Uh-oh, stream joke. What do you call a criminal going down the stairs? Condescending. I'm not sure that even justifies a response. You know, just... This is going to have to come out to here, I think. Might have to go out one more. I mean, I suppose I could shorten that train station up a little bit. Don't encourage it. That's it. No, Riley, you need to have better jokes. Oh, believe me, the number of times I've thought about doing a soundboard applause or groaning or something. Okay, stream joke. An apple a day keeps the bullies away if you throw it hard enough. Okay. But the mods keep coming back. At least it's on topic, yeah. Don't descend to their level. Okay. Okay. No, I have awesome mods. They are cool. All right, so yeah, if we bring this out this way, I might change that glass out for something solid, but
we jumped out a window.
Talking about the joke. I know. Maybe I'm bad. Maybe I shouldn't be teasing everybody so much. I should be better. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4.
You should write a book. How to offend women in 5 syllables or less.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. That's right. That's right. I do believe in the old concept of don't feed the trolls, but also, you know, ban them and kick them out of the stream. Except my mods are awesome, and I like my mods. All right, I may actually have to figure out where all of this track is and where it should be and where all of my stuff is. Okay, so this turn, 633, which is where the yellow stops. Okay, which means I need yellow out to, what is this? 588. Okay. 588. So, wow. I believe I can fall. I believe I can fall a lot. I can't rhyme 'cause rhyming's hard. Just like the ground that I fall on. Yeah. Nah, we're good. If it got bad, I would say something too. Okay, so So if we could bring this out this way, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this goes here like so. Yeah. I think I want to shorten this up by 1. Okay, so we're gonna pull this out. That'll be glass. That'll go there. All right, and then so 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this goes there. Okay. There will be lines. They will be drawn and or crossed. It's one of the two. All right, so let's. That goes there. And goes there. Okay. And this goes here. All right. And I think I want to take out at least this row of terracotta. I may take out the rest of it, but we'll kind of see how this goes. That'll come out maybe. So that comes out 3 from the end of that. So that's a thing. It's a thing. Yeah, so I'll have to figure out how some of this goes. How do I girder my loins? There's a fun question. If someone uses the quote command, should I have that highlight like I do with the stream jokes? Okay. Oh, stream joke. Where do hamburgers go to dance? The meatball. Okay. So anyway, should we have the jokes or the quotes highlight like the jokes do? Would that be a thing? Oh, 1, 2. Oh, this is. Oh, right. This center thing should go off. You think so? Okay. All right. I will work on that. Fortunately, it's fairly easy to do because I made it relatively reusable, so. Strangely enough, it's the same code that pops that up as well as popping up the pops up the stream jokes, and when I highlight somebody's message and all of that, it's the same thing, so shouldn't be too hard to do. Unlike me trying to land on a flat surface or something, this should be fairly easy. And I'm out of glass. Okay, go me. Fortunately, I have a glass farm, apparently. So, yeah, that's cool. I need to get some real light in there. All right. Let us see what the thing goes. Okay, that should be enough. I have no idea what this is going to look like when it's done, by the way. How many deserts? Actually, 0. Because I have a farm. So, all of this gets... See the sand? Right? So I have a cobblestone generator. It gets ground into gravel, which gets ground into sand. And then the sand comes out here and gets cooked into glass. So, yeah. I haven't had to deal with any of that. Yeah, it's a create mod thing. Okay. It's 100% create mod. Sadly, it's not a vanilla option. But yeah. It's one of the things I like about create is how well I could do with some of that stuff. Yeah, in vanilla, I just go with villagers because I don't like digging up sand. But yeah, it's really cool. All right, so even when I land on it, I don't land on it because I don't trust my feet. And then I jump up and fall off again. And but yeah, of course, I'm one of those people who would love to see create mod just in vanilla, but that will never happen. But it would be really nice to have a way of converting cobblestone to gravel to sand. Right? It would give a way to get renewable sand, but still require a little bit of effort to do. Yeah. Oh, you need to go bye-bye? Yeah, I need to be stopping here soon too. Let me get this yellow glass in and then we'll do that. Yeah, so much cobblestone, right? Yeah. Take care, snoopers. Enjoy. Have a good night. Okay. So yeah, I need to do something here on the ends. I may make those solid, but okay. Does this look good? Not yet, but we're not done yet. We're still in the awkward phase, and that is okay. But yeah, I think this will be cool. So we'll get we'll build up sides of the building coming up over around this way, and we'll do something to deal with this mechanical belt that comes up and feeds this guy. But yeah, we'll deal with a wall coming out this way, and we'll do some good stuff. The other thing you've seen with renewable sand is have husks drop it. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard that option too, which is not a bad one either. Slow, but not bad. So yeah, so there'd be a couple of different ways of going about it. You just dig up the deserts? Yeah, that's fair too. Yeah, it is kind of fun to see all that stuff under the sand. And I've done that in the past. I've definitely had worlds like, oh, this is my mining desert. This is where I will go get all the sand ever. Okay. Yeah, I think what's going to happen here is, yeah, we'll continue this out. So I'll build a wall of some sort directly under the tracks for all of, or maybe over a block, right? I might come out like parallel with this in this row here and bring this out this way. Again, I've got to be a little bit careful because when this machine turns around over at this corner, it is going to want to break all the things. Okay. Stream joke. Why do crabs never give to charity? Because they're shellfish. That wasn't better. Oh, anyway, but yeah. Bring something around that way. Probably something kind of solid over here. So that the only way you're looking in at the farm is from the top. Yeah, I think that'll work. That's true. Maybe the crabs work hard and don't get paid enough. Yeah, that's it. I can see it. Though, on the other hand, crabs are all about raves. So, the clams are a different story, but the crabs, I've seen crab raves. You know, you gotta... Sorry, it's just the silliest thing ever. Okay. All right, but it is time. I really should stop so I can get some end of stream stuff done before I have to go to work tonight, but crap. Yeah, oh yes. If it's it was a song in a music video. It was a crab rave. And it's a cute little EDM music video. It's funny. I like it. I thought it was a silly little song. Okay. But yeah, it's on YouTube. You can find it somewhere. Okay. All right, but crab raves aside, this is gonna just believe the crabs do all they can. That's it, you know. That's why people are so excited when they get crabs. Okay, on that note, how are my underground guys? They are still underground. Because I only buried a small portion of the city. The rest of it is open for them to go enjoy. Hey, next time we can see them? Yeah, we can do that next time. But today I'm going to have my credits that don't roll. You know, they need vitamin D. That's it. That's it. Go credits. Okay. Well, I broke my credits. Anyway, well, thank y'all for hanging out with me today. I do have awesome and amazing supporters at musicfreegaming.com. You should check that out. And no one worked on this stream. I'm not sure even I worked on this stream, if I'm going to be honest with you. It's oh, but I do want to thank all of you for hanging out with me. And next stream will be Saturday morning, 7:30 in the morning, Mountain Daylight Time. That will be a shorter stream. I have to attend a funeral because I'm doing tech for the funeral. We're streaming it for those who can't be there, and I have to be there to do that. So yeah. So for those of you who are out further west and it's even earlier in the morning, I understand not wanting to be awake at that time, but no, you're in the east. Okay, that's fair. I'm sorry, it's before noon and we're not getting up today. It's just gonna be I think I have daughters like that. But the only reason they get up at noon is so they can have lunch. But that'll do it. And oh, you work at night. That's fair too. That's fair too. Yeah, my dad did too. He worked morning shift forever. So it was like 2 a.m. to whatever. But anyway, we'll call it there. I gotta go. Thank you all for hanging out again. And until next time, be excellent to each other. And this is Music for Gaming signing off.